We have just learned that non-finite verbs are of three types, that is gerund, infinitives and participles. Now in this video lesson we would learn what is a gerund. Okay, now remember in the previous video I told you that there are three functions of non-finite verbs. It acts like an adjective, it acts like a noun, and it acts like an adverb in a sentence, right? These are the three functions of non-finite verbs. So here there are three types of non-finite verb, that is gerund, which acts like a noun, infinitives, which acts like an adverb, and participles, which acts like an adjective. So let us begin with the first one, that is, let us learn what is a gerund. What is a gerund? When we use a verb in place of a noun. So here, gerunds are those verbs which we use in place of a noun. So here how can we form gerund? We can form gerund by adding ing to verb first form. For example, I have the word swimming. So here swim is the first verb first form, swim. The first verb form is swim, and with swim if I add the word ing it becomes swimming. Okay, so this is how we form a gerund, okay, by adding ing to the verb first base form. So what is a gerund? Once again, gerund are verbs which is used as a noun. Now there are three use of a gerund. Okay, gerund can be used in three ways. One is it can be used as a subject, it can be used as an object, and it can be used as complement of verb to be. Now here the verb to be is, I told you what is the form of be. The form of be is am, was, were are called as a form of be, right? So remember these three uses of gerund, that is gerund can be used as a subject, as object, or as complement of verb to be. We would be doing the examples so you would be understanding it better. Okay, now the first function of a gerund as a subject. Now I told you that here the work of a noun in a sentence is to act like a subject and object, right? Now let us look at this example, how we use gerund as a subject. Now I told you how to form the gerund by adding ing to the base form. So here, writing is an exchange of idea. Here, the word writing, write is an action, it's a verb, right? But here it is no longer used as a verb, but instead it is used as a noun, because writing is acting like a subject of this sentence. So what is an exchange of idea? Answer is writing. So here writing is a gerund. Next example, reading helps a lot in learning new things. Again here same thing. Even though read, the word read is a verb, but it is not acting like a verb, but it is acting like a noun, because it is the subject of the sentence. So here reading here is your gerund. Next, use of a gerund as an object. So how can we use gerund as an object? Here again, I love dancing. So again, dance is a verb plus ing, it's a gerund, because dancing, it is acting like an object. What I love dancing. It is answering us the question what. So it is telling us the answer. Second example, Mark enjoys cooking a lot. So here again, what is a question that we can ask? What, right? What does Mark enjoys? Answer: Mark enjoys cooking a lot. So here also cooking is acting like an object, which is a cooking here is acting like an object, even though it is a verb form, even though the word is a verb, but it is acting like an object. So here we can say that it is a gerund. The last one, gerund as complement of verb to be. That is the last function, the last use of gerund. Okay, gerund as complement of verb to be. So students, remember we have done with complement in your class. Remember we have done with complement, subject complement, object complement. So what is a complement? It's a word that is used to complete the predicate. Yes or no? So gerund can also be used as a complement of verb to be. That means to be means it is, am, are, was, were. Okay, so complement, it acts like a complement to is, am, are, was, or were. For example, Kriti's favorite hobby is playing the piano. Now here, in this example, we have the form of be, is, right? So, we cannot stop the sentence as Kriti's favorite hobby is. No, we cannot. We have to add a complement to the be form, right? That is to the word is. So, Kriti's favorite hobby. What is Kriti's favorite hobby? Is playing the piano. So it is acting like a complement that that completes the predicate. Second example, competition is trying to do better than your opponent. Again here, competition is, again we have the form of be is. What is competition? Competition is trying to do better than your opponent. So here also it is the word ing form, that is trying, try plus ing, trying. The word trying is acting like a complement to the verb to be. So here we can say that it is an gerund. So let us quickly revise what we have learned in this video. So what is a gerund? Gerund is when we use a verb in place of a noun. Even though it's a verb, but it is acting like a noun. That is gerund. And how can we form gerund? We can form gerund by adding ing the verb's first form. Then, what are the three uses of gerund? Gerund can be used as a subject, gerund can be used as an object, and gerund can be used as complement of verb to be. So that is all for today. In our next video lesson, we would be learning what the two kinds of non-finite verbs, that is infinitive and participle.